Hey guys, this is Clinton Jeff from unleashthephones.com, and here's our review of the Plantronics BackBeat Fit. The BackBeat Fit is the new sports wireless headphones from Plantronics, and they look pretty cool. You get them in lime green and bright cyan blue colors. Starting with the retail package, you do get a lot of stuff with the BackBeat Fit. For example, you do get the headphones, which is the most important part. You also get a charging cable, and you get this very neat little case which doubles up into an armband. Now the armband is pretty okay. Here's the micro USB to USB charging cable that I talked about. The case folds out, let me just fold it out for you, into a nice little armband where you can put your phone in. That being said, the armband can only really fit an iPhone 5s or smaller, so any phone with a screen that's bigger than maybe 4.3 inches will not fit in this thing. So you should know that if you're buying this headset for this. So admittedly, you do get a lot of stuff in the box, but taking one look at the Plantronics BackBeat Fit, and you kind of know that these are sports headphones. Now, like I said, you get them in cyan blue and lime green colors, so they are very sporty. You wear them by wrapping them around your ear, as you can see from the design, and the ear tips are held securely in place inside your earlobe thanks to the flexible extension on the ear tip. So as such, because of this design, the BackBeat Fit is so securely held in place that there's no way it can fall out by accident even when you're running. And just like previous BackBeat headphones, the left and right earbuds are connected by one long cord. The cord, as you can see, is insulated by a very tough rubber material which feels very durable and is also very flexible. Now, as a result of this design, the cord kind of hangs behind your neck when you wear it, but it doesn't make any contact with the skin. It kind of just stays in place. Now, because of this design, the cord won't interfere when you're moving your head around, but it will probably push against the collar of a jacket or maybe certain types of upper body clothing when you're wearing it. The cord also tends to bounce around a lot when you're running. This might bug some people. Personally, I was just really happy with how comfortable the headphones were to wear and how securely in place they were because of that design. Now, because the BackBeat Fit is so lightweight, it is very comfortable to wear even for hours at a stretch. In fact, if it weren't for the cord at the back, you'd probably forget you were wearing them. Alright, so let's talk about controls for a sec. On the left earphones, there's a large play and pause button with a tiny volume control button right over there. You can see it's the pointy little button right there. And on the right side, there's a very large circular key which you can use to answer phone calls, and there's a tiny little button here which is the power button. Both the controls work pretty well. They're very easy to find when you're wearing the headphones, and it's very easy to press as well. Apart from that, there's also a little micro USB port right over here which you use to charge the BackBeat Fit. Apart from all that, the BackBeat Fit also has a liquid repelling nano coating on top of it by P2I, which ensures that it is sweat resistant, so it can easily withstand rainfall in case you get caught in a shower when you're out and about running. But that being said, you don't want to take these swimming because that might actually end up damaging them. All in all, the Plantronics BackBeat Fit is a very stylish design and definitely looks way better than any of the previous BackBeat headphones, except for maybe the BackBeat Go 2 from last year, which I'm still a fan of. Alright, so in terms of functionality, pairing the BackBeat Fit with a smartphone is pretty simple, just like any other Bluetooth headset. You press and hold the power button, which turns it on, and if you hold it, it goes into a pairing mode where the light blinks blue and red, as you can see. After that, you just find the BackBeat Fit on your phone's Bluetooth settings and you should be able to pair with it very easily. So pairing is pretty much like any Bluetooth headset, and so are the controls. For example, the circular button on the left earbud, which is in my right hand over here, is to play and pause music, but you can tap it twice to skip to the next song, or you can just long press it in case you want to go to the previous track. Similarly, if you hit the tiny pointy button, it turns the volume up and down if you long press it. To answer calls, you just tap the large button on the right earbud, but you can also long press it to reject a call, and if you're on a phone call, you can tap the left button to mute the phone call. Moving on to audio quality, naturally the most important thing about a Bluetooth headset is audio quality, but let's start with call quality first. Yes, there are built-in microphones in the BackBeat Fit, so you can use them for phone calls. That being said, call quality wasn't that great. Calls kind of sounded like they were on a long distance phone call from a landline, but voices did sound natural. On the flip side, callers on the other end of the call all said that my voice sounded very loud. Coming to music audio quality, we were very happy with the quality of the BackBeat Fit. Sound fidelity is pretty good, singer voices are very clear, and music is generally well balanced and transmitted loud and clear. That being said, the earbud type is open, so it's understandable why bass wasn't that great, though it could have easily been deeper and more powerful. Depending on the music genres that you listen to, this might be a big factor for you. In-ear type wired headphones in this price range are generally designed to be jammed into your ears and definitely sound better when it comes to bass, but you do lose out on the convenience of being wireless. The BackBeat Fit also does tend to leak out a little bit of audio, but that's basically because of the way it's designed. The ear tips of the BackBeat Fit aren't designed to be jammed into your ears to seal off the outside world. And this is because Plantronics has designed these headphones for outdoorsy, adventurous kind of people who might go on a run or go biking outside and want to hear traffic or ambient noises outside. Coming to battery life, the battery in the BackBeat Fit is rated at 6 hours of talk time or 8 hours of music streaming or just 14 days of standby time. And if you're not using the headphones, they go into deep sleep hibernation mode, which can apparently hold this charge for up to 180 days. Alright, so to conclude, the BackBeat Fit isn't a perfect pair of headphones, but it's definitely one of the best wireless sports headphones that you can get today. They're sweat proof, they're comfortable, and they have a very secure fit. They also sound pretty good for open type headphones provided you aren't too big about bass, and battery life is also very decent. That being said, the included armband right over there is not that great if you don't have an iPhone 5s, and trying to squeeze an Android or a Windows phone larger than 4.5 inches into that armband is really hard to do. Apart from those factors, the Plantronics BackBeat Fit is still a great pair of wireless headphones. As always guys, if you have any more questions about the BackBeat Fit, do let me know in the comment section below, or check out our detailed post over at unleashthephones.com.